little gross this morning. It's supposed to rain most of the day today and maybe tomorrow. And we're supposed to start really building the fence at the new house this week because it's Thanksgiving week. So Jeremy's off for the week. I am working Monday and Tuesday, but we have virtual learning days, so I'm at home. So I can help here and there. He's already over there. I'm trying to get my stuff together and get over there. It was just like pouring rain until about 10 minutes ago. And I can't film when it's pouring rain. Hey kitty cats. We got the buck house finished. This is what it looks like with the, let's see if it'll focus, with the shiplap sides. We have to seal it. I think it's gonna work amazing. I mean, it's exactly what they have now. It's just, it has the shiplap instead of the metal. And this was on our house before, and he cut this and used it. I think it's actually on the carport. It was part of our old metal roof. What do you guys think? We've got to move that out there here pretty quick so we can work on the next one. Duke seems to like it. He always wants to come in here and do that right there. Lay in a building inside a building because Pyrenees. It's exciting to have that one done, but he bought a grinding wheel and he couldn't get the right blade. It was really frustrating. He ended up having to cut all that with 10 snips. But it took him like 3 evenings. So they built the frame in one evening, they did the shiplap in one evening, and then we put the roof on last night. He's had about 8 hours total to build it, and I'll try to like write the dimensions and stuff down for you guys down in the description, and maybe a cut list. My father-in-law says you gotta measure your as-built so you know what it actually ended up being. Now it's raining again. You guys are just gonna have to get a little wet. Hello? Good morning. How are my little bitties? How are my littles? They were ready to go out and play, Mom. Everybody's fighting. Let's get them breakfast. Okay, let's see how this is gonna work. They've eaten all the hay that I put out last night, so we gotta get the muck out and then all the hay filled back up. And I'm tempted to leave Zelda and the boys kind of locked in their stall today. The rain's supposed to be kind of intermittent, and I don't want them to not be able to get out. But also, there's gonna be a lot of bullying go on, I'm sure. Misting, honestly. Pigs don't care. I haven't seen Toonie go back into heat. That was like the beginning of October. Very similar time frame to like when Cece and 2 or 3 of the other goats went into heat. Not labor, into heat. So if we get through the month of December, because what I found with her is it seems like it's every other cycle that I seem to catch. To the end of this month, we'll really know. Hi, Dottie Kitten. I think Shadow and Shrub must be the 2 that really don't like each other. Shrub's not fond of the kittens, but she tolerates them. Because Shrub doesn't hang out in the barn anymore. This is very funny. Very territorial. Hello. You guys get out and get washed off a little bit today. likes a treat every morning is out. Gotta have our range cube. They also, I think, come out here every morning and clean up and eat the acorns that have fallen off the tree overnight. Because that's always what Nani's doing. She's always eating something out here. And I think they just know they're the first ones out here. They'll get all the acorns. Are you guys eating all the acorns? Are you eating all the acorns? Yeah? That's what you're doing. Hi, Patty. I love that Patty has figured this out. Here we go. One for Nons, one for Buns. See the girls. All right, let's get them cleaned up, hay feeders filled, and head over to the new house. Okay, so now it's pouring rain, and I'm pretty soaked. But they're clean-ish. Their water is full, and they've got plenty of hay to eat. So I guess I'm gonna roll over to the new house and hope we get a break in the rain so that we can work at some point today. Okay, so just wrapped up for the day, and we got one section, probably the hardest section of fence built today, and 3 of our gates hung, and so that's what took us so long. We had so many posts to put in the ground. This is what we did. Gates, and then just this cross fence. So this is basically where the backyard ends, the pasture begins for the girls, and then this is the gate, will be the gate into the pig paddock. Jeremy had a really creative idea. So this is the gate from the backyard into the pasture, and then there'll be fence here, and this is the gate from the run to the barn, because there's just going to be like a narrow run to the run in here to the big pasture. It had to be up here out of the floodplain. That's why it's so far up, instead of just being like right here where the pasture is, and because of this power line, because you have to be so many feet out from under the power line. And so this was the only way to have it this far over out of the floodplain and not up underneath the power line, because I know that's probably weird. What will happen is we'll be able to rotate them into 2 triangular shaped pastures. So this fence will run from this post all the way to the corner post here, and there'll be a pasture here and a pasture here. And so we'll be able to flip them from this side to this side. It also lets us open this up, tie to this post, and all of that will be backyard for Duke. And our hope is to start reintegrating him with the goats over time because we're about a year or two away from having to train a puppy. He needs to be in with the girls. That's always been the goal for him, but because of where we live now, he actually needed to be in the backyard because that was where we had the most vulnerability with our fence. I hope maybe that makes sense. It'll make more sense when the T-posts are in. That's kind of our next thing to do, is to run the rest of the T-posts. And then this will be the gate into the pig pasture. And then we're gonna run fence up this direction. There'll be a cross fence and the boys' pasture will be up there. So we have one more gate to put in, but it took us all day. T-posts are fast, but setting these corner posts and gates and getting the gate balanced and level and the post level and digging the holes just takes forever. That's a big progress for us today. I'm really excited. It's been kind of raining intermittently, and we're talking about making sure we're letting these posts set for a few days before we start using them to pull fence. But we have some posts that have been in for a few weeks, so once we get all the T-posts in, we will be able to start pulling fence in some other spots. Only took shelter in our barn today, which was nice to have. It's just gonna be fun to finally be over here. It's kind of starting to take shape for sure. It's nice that it was warmer today, even though it's gloomy. So it's actually not that cold out here, but oh, we have a new calf. Well, we're gonna have to walk out there and see that to go see who had a calf. I just got home. Just saying, it's not that cold out here, but I've already had a shower. And so I'm not super interested in getting my clean, basically pajamas all dirty, but I had to come check on everybody before dinner, before it got dark, fill up water, feed piggies. Hello, Shrubby Cat, who only comes home a couple days a week. Silly girl. I know. We will feed you guys in a minute. Tony, you're such a big pig. It's hard to believe when we got her, I could carry her around. Not that she approved of being carried around. I don't know which cow. It's the little baldy calf. Another little curly baby. Maybe Elsie. She's licking it, taking good care of it. It was up running around, so that's a good sign. It looks probably like it was born yesterday. As good as it was up, moving around. Hey, Mama. There it is. Isn't it cute? I know. That's a little bitty fella. So I'm wrong. That was just born. She's still eating her placenta. It's okay. She doesn't have any ear tags. I'll have to figure out who she is by process of elimination. She's not too keen on me. She looks like Harriet. You're a little bay squirt. It's okay. I'm not gonna get any closer. That's fresh. Yeah, it's fresh, Mama Cow. Oh, we can stand up already. It's fine. Well, that's a fun surprise. She's our first one. Should be several due November, December, January. Everybody should be done by January. We always have like one or two that have one kind of off schedule. Get the piggies dinner before they get too angry. Toonie is very upset about this whole delayed dinner. So let's go get the bread and pumpkins. Somebody gave them for dinner. Chief is licking the boy goats. I don't know what that's about. And then the human can go have dinner. Do you guys get dinner first? Mom takes such good care of you. We'll get some Treatos in a minute. Hopefully, can get this bag of goodies to the piggles. The babies are all in the feeder. Hi, Binksy. We'll come back and see you guys in a minute. I need to open this bag before I go in there. They will attack me. You guys will. Quick shot. such a stinker. You're so bad. Here are our little buddies. How are the trio, huh? How are my little buddies? Hello? Hi, Max. Oh. I know, I'm big and tall. I'm not sitting down. You guys like it better when I sit down. You do. Hello. You're so sweet. Sweet little buddies. What do you think, Billy? Oh, what do you think? Alright, it's bedtime. Bedtime for these guys. It does look like everybody's already picked a spot to sleep. Come on, Zell. It's bedtime. Come on, buddies. Come on, Binks. Oh, no. Binks is down here. Come on, boys. Come on, Max. Go on. Got them all stirred up. Everybody was asleep. They were. You had to go headbutt somebody who was minding her own business. Weren't she, Patty? She was just sleeping, Mom. She was just sleeping. Okay, let's fill up the hay feeders real quick and get Zelly some dinner. Hi, Billy. Sweet boy. We gotta find you a home, dude. You're so sweet. You're big. He's gonna be a nice strong buck. Alright, all our feeders are filled up. Cece and Tink came to see what was going on, but we've managed to chase Nani out of the barn. I watched this guy on the camera do this like for an hour the other night. He loves it. Don't you, pepperoni?